Mic check, mic check. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Loomis Field here at Andrews Osborne Academy in Willoughby, Ohio. We are set to go today. We've got music, we've got Phoenix, we've got Western Reserve Pioneers, we've got baseball, and we've got a beautiful day. We're about set to go here. We're going to listen to the national anthem in just a moment, and then I'll give you the lineup. So I'll have the first pitch coming right up. Anthony Camardi at AOA.
Thank you so much. And we'd like to welcome once again all fans in attendance to Loomis Field, Andrews Osborne Academy, for today's match between Open Door and your Andrews Osborne Academy Phoenix.
And after the anthem, we'll have lineups. First pitch coming right up. Landon Rossi on the bump today for AOA. The ace of the staff, battery mate, Cooper Feebig. Run the horn, Andrew Inat. Miles Raines, Colin Loomis, and Marco Zhang. And left to right. Mauricio Garza, Connor Heineman, and Lex Zhang. Mauricio Garza getting his second straight start for AOA. Has performed well since joining the squad. Landed 12 strikeouts in his last outing. Looking to dominate again. That last outing is Fuchs Mizraki. Lineups for Western Reserve by Coach Randazzo. And again, if these names are pronounced incorrectly, I do apologize. It is what is written on the scorecard and how I am going to interpret the writing. So, leading off, shortstop, Sarzor.
In the game of baseball.
Again, we're ready to go here. Loomis Field, Anders Osborne Academy, Anthony Camardi. Let's play baseball on a beautiful day here in Willoughby, Ohio. And as Sarzor digs in, Landon Rossi takes the bump, gets a sign from Feebig, and will deliver the first pitch. Inside for ball and count 1-0. And Rossi had command of the strike zone in his last outing. Ace of this Phoenix pitching staff. The pitch. Just tied. Count 2-0 to Sarzor. Randazzo and Mulligan, the top three in the lineup for the Pioneers. That pitch just missed. High, apparently. And to count 3-0. Tight strike zone early on here. Looked like could be letter high, but not. And the pitch. That one couldn't be more center. 3-1. The count now to Sarzor. The shortstop, Randazzo, center field. Mulligan, the pitcher for Western Reserve. The 3-1. High ball forward and leadoff walk for the Pioneers. And traffic on the bases right away. Oh, sorry. Put up an out there on the scoreboard. Wanted the runner on first base. Stepping in now, Randazzo, center fielder. And the pitch from Rossi. The pickoff attempt for Marco Zhang is there at first base. Pickoff attempt, nothing doing. Just let him know the runner is there. Told you the defense to give you the AOA lineup in a moment. Another check on the runner. Runner is back. And the pitch coming to Randazzo. Runner goes. And the ball inside, and Sarzor's in there safely. And the count 1-0 now to Randazzo. Check at second base. And Rossi deals. Inside, 2-0. Talking to Landon before the game today, said he wasn't quite feeling too great, but obviously the ace of the staff, he's the bull, he's the horns, got to be good. That one popped straight up and out of play. So it would be a 2-1 now to Randazzo. With Sarzor now at second base. On deck, Mulligan. The pitch. Curveball missed high, 3-1. And that's where you run into trouble when you get some umpires with a big strike zone. An umpire with a little strike zone comes in and you get thrown all off. 3-1 now to Randazzo, the pitch. Runner goes for third, ball 4. Oh, runner, it was a just to get the catcher thinking. So it'll be first and second now. Nobody out. 2 walks, and Mulligan, the pitcher for the Pioneers, digs in. And pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Landon after the little bit of a shaky start for the usually reliable and locked in righty for AOA. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. After a meeting of the minds, Feebig back behind the plate. So you settled down Rossi. See if he can get an out here somewhere. First, second, nobody out. In steps Mulligan, the pitcher for the Pioneers. Gets a sign from Feebig. Rain's there holding the runner on. Checks on him. And the pitch. It is fouled away. The count 0-1. Good spot to get ahead. Rest of the lineup for the Pioneers. You have McCack on deck. Ross. Jassiunas. Arter. Williams. And Sirac. 1 through 9. The 0-1 coming from Rossi. A long set. The pitch. Curveball, good pitch. Good strike 2. Broke off a nice one there. And the DH, McCack, the designated hitter, the cleanup man for Alexi, will be catching today for the Pioneers. And the 0-2 coming from Rossi. That's another long set. Check on the runner. The pitch. Fouled into the screen, and we'll do it again, 0-2. From a windy, weird morning of weather to a beautiful, beautiful sunny afternoon. Partly cloudy, I guess. Love an 0-2 coming up here to Mulligan. Sarzor off second, Randazzo off first. Rossi sets. The 0-2. Fouled back here to the screen. Would have caught it if there wasn't a net. And we'll do it again. Watching at home, that one's coming right into your living room. The state tournament brackets for softball have just come out, and AOA will be hosting St. John's from Ashtabula on the 13th in the opening round of districts. The 0-2 from Rossi. Fouled back again. We'll do it again. Good job of Mulligan to waste pitches. And we'll do the 0-2 again. Rossi checks the runner and delivers the pitch. Grounded to first base. Foul down the line. That would have been trouble. Marco Zhang playing just off the line. That would have just squeaked by him, but luckily foul. So Mulligan wasting 4 straight pitches now, and we'll do it again. So again, Sarzarov second, Randazzo off first, the 0-2 coming from Rossi. Curveball high, count 1-2. And Rossi, 12 strikeouts in his last outing against Fuchs Mizraki. Again, the 1-2 this time. Check on the runner at first base. The rare check on the runner, check on the trail runner, not the lead runner. Maybe just got too big of a lead. Never know. Could have been a great play. Good idea. The 1-2. Popped up. Infield fly if fair. Phoebe makes the call and the catch, and there's one away. Big out there for Rossi. So in steps the cleanup hitter, cleanup and designated hitter McCack. First, second now with one away. And Ross is going to continue to try to work out of danger. Rossi gets the sign, sets. And the pitch. Foul, back to the screen, 0-1. So Landon has found the strike zone after struggling with the first two batters. While I have you for a second, we have Inat Rossi Fiebig, Marco Zhang, Heinemann Rains, Loomis, Lex Zhang, and Mauricio Garza, the order for AOA. That pitch on the outside corner calls, throw down, he is out at third. What a throw from Fiebig, and there's two away. So the call strikes, so the count's 0-2. And now the runner is erased from third base, and there are two away. So the Pioneers ran themselves into an out there. What a throw from Fiebig on the money. A good tag laid down by Inat. And the pitch from Rossi. Fouled at the plate. And we'll do it again. It was a great tag by Inat. Looks like the runner may have slid around the bag, but Inat kept the tag applied. And first off, it was a great throw and to beat the runner by plenty. The pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. On McCack. And Rossi gets a set and pitch. Grounded to third. And it'll be touched foul by Inat. And we'll do the 1-2 again. So the sign from Fiebig, the set by Rossi, checks the runner, and the pitch to McCack. Curveball is hit to left, and the catch is made by Garza. And that retires the side on top of the first. We'll go to the bottom, 0-0 the score. Leading off for the Phoenix, third baseman Andrew Inat. Inat has a knack for getting on base. Pitcher for the Pioneers, Mulligan, delivers his first pitch. Inside, counts 1-0. And pitch. Poured in for a strike, count 1-1. On the right-handed hitting Inat. Mulligan's pitch. Curveball, great pitch, 1-2. Great snap on that one. The 1-2. Outside corner, swung and missed. Ball gets away. Inat will advance and reach first base on the wild pitch. So, hey, where there's a will, there's a way. Get on base. So that'll be a strikeout and a error, allowing Inat to reach. But hey, traffic on the bases, that's what you want. Landon Rossi digs in now. Pitcher versus pitcher. Inat off first. The pitch. Outside corner to count 0-1. And as what I've seen here in Ohio, the outside corner is going to get called. Every game I've done here in Ohio since I moved out here. The pitch. Cut on a miss by Rossi to count 0-2. The 0-2 coming. And a check on Inat at first base. And in the meantime, I want to give I'll wait till the next batter comes up. But a very, very sad day in baseball. The 0-2 swung on a miss, strike 3, and there's one away. It's had a sad day in baseball today as longtime Yankees play-by-play man on the radio, John Sterling, passed. He was 87 years old. As a New York-born boy and a lifelong Yankee fan, I shed some tears today. As the Yankee Nation, John Sterling will be missed with his quirky baseball calls. It's kind of how he got into it. As that pitch is high to Cooper Fiebig. And count 1-0. The pitch. Taken high, 2-0. And John Sterling always had those quirky home run calls for the Yankees. And was it orthodox? The radio works? Not really. That's a line drive bullet back up the middle and a base hit. Inat will hold at second. And there are 2 on with 1 out. And the cleanup batter, Marco Zhang, stepping to the plate. So first hit of the game gives the credit to Cooper Fiebig. Marco Zhang digs in. He owes me $6. Told him his performance base today will be what he owes me. And he'll take that strike, 0-1. Mulligan featuring a very good curveball today. See if he sticks with it. Kind of an over-the-top delivery. That another pitch to the backstop. Takes the bounce. Both runners will advance. Count will be 1-1 on Zhang. Now with second and third and 1 away, a ball in play should get a run home for the Phoenix. The 1-1 coming from Mulligan. Outside corner. Never fails. 1-2. Outside corner, left-handed batter's box. 6 of one, half dozen the other, I guess. The 1-2 coming from Mulligan. Curveball grounded. Inez going for the home. He's going to get there. And Zhang is safe as the throw is offline. AOA have a 1-0 lead. Hey, don't got to hit it far. Just got to hit it in the right spot. And Feebig advances to third. 1-0 AOA. Connor Heineman digs in. Still with one out, a chance to get the other run home. And as Mr. Sterling would say, sorry, runner on first and third, you know, you can score a run without getting a hit here. Or that's baseball, Susan. So Zhang off first, Feebig off third. AOA get one across. Another check on the runner at first. Marco is back. So Marco is going to get credited with a single and an RBI there. I might have to knock $1 off what he owes me. The pitch. That pitch to the backstop. Feebig thinks twice about it as the brick backstop takes away, it giveth and taketh. Helps us and hurts us.
It's easy. That was easy.
So now with Zhang on second, a base hit could score two here. The 1-0 coming from Mulligan. That one to the backstop. That one bounces far away. And again, backstop brick wall giveth and taketh. So far it's prevented Feebig from scoring twice. So the 2-0 now to Heineman. Second and third. One away in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Another one to the backstop. Not taking a chance as it's 3-0 now and Mulligan's lost the plate. Time called by Heineman. 3-0 the count. One away here in the bottom of the first. AOA has one, looking for more. Mulligan delivers. High ball 4, so bases are now loaded. Full of Phoenix. And in steps Miles Raines, the shortstop. Again, one out, ball in play should, in theory, score a run. But with 4 straight out of the zone, maybe he gets a take sign here. The pitch. In there for a strike, count 0-1. Mulligan sets. The pitch. Fouled off the umpire's shoulder. That does never feel good. So the count will be 0-2 on Raines, and as a fellow umpire, that never feels good. Looks like he caught it square on the pad, though, so luckily he didn't get between the mask. And as a good catcher would, goes out, talks to his pitcher, gives the umpire time. Never fun. So 0-2 to Raines. The count. Bases are loaded full of Phoenix. AOA one across. Let's see if Raines can knock across another one way or another. The pitch. Curveball popped up. Infield fly. If fair, it's in foul territory, but the catch is made, and there are 2 away. So freshman Colin Loomis digs in, the second baseman for Andrews Osborne, as Mulligan looking to get out of danger, and we're going to have a special pinch runner for the catcher, a speed up rule, so that Feebig can get changed. And by changed, I mean put his gear on. Play is back in, no count on Loomis. 2 away, Mulligan sets, and the pitch. Grounded softly to short, can he beat it out? He bobbles it, and the run will score. They're going to talk about. So the run is not going to score. They're going to call him out on base runner interference with the player trying to field the ball. So Coach Murphy wants a explanation. So I'm going to have to agree with the umpire there, just hoping he wasn't going to call it. I saw it. I was hoping he wasn't going to call it. And the fielder has the right to the baseball. I just remember playing, and when that happened to me, I was called for interference, and the runner got third. However, base runner interference, runner is out, and will go to the top of the second. But AOA get one across on an RBI, call it a nudged single by Marco Zhang. But hey, one run is one run. We'll take it to the top of the second. Landon Rossi will be coming back to the mound. And we're back here for the top of the second inning, leading off for the Pioneers. Number 2, Ross, the left fielder. B. Ross. His first pitch is swung on a miss for a strike, count 0-1. His brother N. Ross, again, first name's not given. That pitch on the outside corner, count 0-2 to B. Ross. On deck, Jesse Eunice, followed by Archer. And that one swung on a miss, strike 3. One away on the first strikeout of the afternoon for Landon Rossi. Sorry. Now left-handed batting, Jesse Eunice. The pitch by Rossi is just high to count 1-0. Jesse Eunice, the third baseman for the Pioneers. The pitch from Ross. That one is to the umpire's liking, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Waved at for a strike. Count 2-2 now. Sorry. 1-2. 1-2. My apologies. That one fouled away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. And the dirt. Good scoop there by Feebig. Counts. Now the count's 2-2. The pitch. Fouled away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Slash foul again. Nice play there by the third base coach, Coach Randazzo. Flashing the, I would say leather, but he's not wearing a glove. So we'll do the 2-2 again. The pitch. That one, a little humpback liner to Einat at third. Catch is made, and there's 2 away. So now in steps Archer, the second baseman for the Pioneers. Rossi, the pitch. Curveball high, 1-0. And the 1-0. That one is popped sky high. Does Marco have room? I don't think so. That's out of play and count 1-1. Just soaking in the beautiful day we have here. The best afternoon we've had in quite some time here in Northeast Ohio. So Archer digs in. Rossi gets the sign from Feebig and will deliver the 1-1 pitch. Poured right in for a strike, called 1-2. One, two away, top second. AOA up 1-0. Rossi the pitch. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. And again, after the first 2 batters reached base in the first, Rossi has settled in, found the strike zone, and he's for lack of a better word, he's going to work. The 1-2 from 1-3. Fouled back here. And again, rinse, repeat. That one is a fly ball to right field. Lex Zhang has a beat on it. He'll make the call and the catch, and the side's retired. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 AOA. And back here for the bottom of the second inning, that first pitch to Lex Zhang is low for a ball, 1-0. Pitch for Mulligan. Low, 2-0. That one bounces back to the bricks and down the third base line. Give a special thanks for special visitors today, Daniel Somerak, doing the music and the PA today with the lineups, the walk-up songs. So thank you, Daniel. Mulligan into the windup. The 2-0. Pitch taken for a strike. Count is 2-1 now. To Lex. The 2-1. As we had some reverberation there from the speaker. Count 2-2. Not sure if that was distracting to the pitcher or the hitter, but Mulligan will deliver the 2-2, working quickly. Ooh, wow. High strike called, and Lex is down on strikes. That was a little higher than usual for this afternoon.
Now to bat number 10, Luis Garza Moreno.
Mauricio Garza at the dish. Takes the pitch on the outside corner and count 0-1. Mauricio was asking what he should do for his walk-up song today. Do something Mao. I said, do something Mao. And that pitch swung on and missed, counts 0-2. And I forget that composer's name, but it was a Mexican composer that he loved dearly. And I remember listening to it in the car ride back from my house when he visited on Thanksgiving. And he swings and misses there at first strike 3, and there's 2 away. But it was it was nice. It was different. So now Andrew Einat digs back in. He struck out swinging back in the first, but was able to reach base and score the right now only run on a wild pitch. Or no, he scored on the Marco Zhang swinging bunt back in the first inning. The pitch. Chopped to first base. PFP by Mulligan. And the 3-1 putout will retire the side. We'll go to the third inning. AOA 1, Pioneers 0. Anthony Camardi, Andrews Osborne Live, Andrews Osborne Academy, Willoughby, Ohio. Back in a moment. Digging in now, number 7, Williams, the 8 batter for Western Reserve. And first baseman today, as that pitch is taken for a ball, the count 1-0. Top of the third here at Loomis Field. Again, beautiful afternoon. That pitch. Pitch low. 2-0. And we have a helicopter flying overhead. It's the flyover today. Little late. The pitch. Oh, wow. 2-1 now to Williams. The pitch. That pitch just missed high. The count 3-1. The 3-1 from Rossi. Whoa, man. 3-2 to Williams. Strike zone's the size of Lake Erie today. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. That didn't feel good. So Williams swung at, he offered at the pitch, so the swing precedes the hit by pitch, so I mean it's a foul ball. They caught him on the finger. He's good to go. But a weird at bat here by Williams. Pitch in the right-handed batter's box, pitch in the left-handed batter's box, called strike. Foul ball hit him in the hand. So the payoff pitch coming from Rossi here with nobody out here in the top of the third. The pitch. That one popped right in front of Feebig, and it's going to check up and get some backspin on it. It'll be a foul ball. So good action there with the lob wedge. Spinning the ball back to the cup. We'll do the 3-2 again. Rossi delivers. That one was inside, apparently. I mean, it was. So, leadoff walk for Williams. And in steps the 9-batter, Sirac, the right fielder for the Pioneers. Waiting on deck, the leadoff man, Sarzor. Reached base also on a walk. Looks like Sirac is, looks like he's got a wooden bat in his hand. And that pitch, if he calls it, keep throwing it there. 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled back to the screen, count 0-2. So the right-handed hitting Sirac, the 9-batter, and the right fielder, position number 9. The pitch coming from Rossi, the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and there's one away. So Williams off first, one away. In steps Sarzor. Reached on a walk back in the first inning. The pitch. Tipped and caught by Feebig. The count 0-1. The pitch. Fouled at the plate again. That one off the mask of Feebig. So Feebig's got one in the mask today. The umpire's caught one in the shoulder. Everybody seems to be okay. And we battle on. So Sarzor back in. Rossi gets the sign as he's looking in with Williams off first base. A check on the runner. And the ball gets by Zhang. Has a chance to make a play. Throw to second very slow. Oh, the throw is on time. And he's called safe at second. Zhang was a little slow getting to that ball. It took a big bounce off the fence. plays made a little faster, and he's got it. But what a great throw by Zhang, just a little late. So 0-2 still the count. Now runner on second instead of on first. The 0-2 coming from Rossi. Tipped into the glove and strike 3. So Sarzer is retired on strikes. 2 away now, and in steps Randazzo, who also walked in the first inning. Big strikeout there from Rossi after a wild throw to first base. The pitch. Fouled at the plate. And the count 1-0. A gift there from Randazzo as he swung at a sure ball. So Rossi gets the sign, the set, the pitch. High 1-1 to Randazzo, the 2 batter. Rossi checks the runner, the pitch. Poured in for a strike, the count 1-2. Big spot here with 2 outs, chance to get out of the inning. 3 would be 3 innings of solid pitching by Rossi. The pitch. Popped up, not popped up, a fly ball, relatively routine for center fielder Heineman, who makes the catch and the retired the side in the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Andrews Osborne 1, Pioneers 0. Anthony Camardi, AOA. Be right back. And Rossi digs in now to start the third inning for AOA. Pitching a fine game himself. That one's fouled back, count 0-1. Pitcher versus pitcher. And we'll have the same thing coming up in the bottom of the top of the next inning when Mulligan leads off. Rossi will be facing him. Mulligan has been working quickly with his quirky over-the-top delivery. Featured a good curveball today, as is that one there, as Rossi fouls it off, and we'll have an 0-2 count. Mulligan into the windup, the pitch. Is low in the count 1-0. Thought it might have made a weird sound, looked like it may have hit Rossi in the foot, but I feel like if he got hit in the foot, would have made more of a would have acted more of an ouch than a balls in the backstop. The 1-2. Curveball just outside. Good pitch by Mulligan. I guess only fastballs get called that far outside. The 2-2. That one's a little high, and count 3-2 now to Rossi. Leading off for AOA. Payoff pitch from Mulligan is low, ball 4, and Rossi takes first.
Now up to bat for the Phoenix, batting catcher, number 7, Cooper Weaving.
Phoebe digs in. Now, he had a line drive single back in the first inning. Hard hit ball back up the middle, just got by the shortstop. So Rossi off first. Mulligan comes set. The pitch. Curveball outside, 1-0. Check out the runner, and Rossi is back. And the pitch. High to the backstop. And Rossi's going to move up 90 feet. And it counts 2-0 on Phoebe. On the sun-baked field. That pitch taken for a ball, 3-0. Good job by Phoebe there to hold up. Looks like he wanted to let loose. Pitches at your eyes. I mean, the ball's the size of a beach ball when it's that high at your eyes. The 3-0, see if he has a take sign. He does, and it's called strike, 3-1. I'm sure Phoebe, one of the better hitters on this team, has the green light, 3-1, with Rossi off second. And that pitch, the throw is behind the runner at second base, and Phoebe will take ball 4, and we'll have first and second base now with Marco Zhang coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. With nobody out, top of the third. Throw back to second base, goes into center field. Backed up nicely there by Randazzo. No advance by the runner. So no count on Zhang. Mulligan will get the sign. He'll come set. The pitch. Swung on and missed by Zhang. Count 0-1. The pitch. Fouled out of play on the first baseline. 0-2. And the 0-2 coming to Zhang. Curveball, strike 3. Nice pitch by Mulligan. And there's one away.
Now up to bat for the Phoenix, the center fielder, number 9,
Connor Heineman digs in now. Runners on first and second. Rossi off. Inside corner, the count 0-1. The pitch for Mulligan. Swung on and missed. Count 0-2. Bottom of the third, one away. Traffic on the bases for the Phoenix. Looking to push more across. Give Rossi a little bit more to work with. The pitch. Throw to third. Not in time, and he holds on to the base. Good slide by Rossi. As that pitch is a ball to count 1-2. And good base running to follow up by Fiebig to take second. So the 1-2 now, a chance for Heineman to drive in some runs with one down. Outside, and the throw back. Not in time. Be 2-2 now on Heineman. Ball in play, has a chance to score a run. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. There goes that idea.
Now up to bat for the Phoenix. Number 5, the shortstop.
And there's 2 away now with second and third as Miles Raines digs in. With 2 away, Coach Murphy's going to call time. We're going to get the special pinch runner again.
Once again, Miles Raines.
So Raines digs in, 2 away to bottom of the third. Mulligan pitches, that ball's popped out of play by Raines, counts 0-1. Rossi off second, Fiebig off, or excuse me. It's like Alejandro, the special pinch runner again for Fiebig. Will be off second base. The 0-1 to Raines. Misses, 1-1. Got a happy mouse pad here. Keeps double clicking on the balls pitched. Apologize for that. Time is called by Raines at the plate. And Raines steps back in. Time is in. 1-1 coming up to the freshman shortstop. The pitch for Mulligan is popped to second base. Under it is Artur. He makes the call and the catch, and the side's retired. We'll go to the fourth. 1-0 AOA. BRB. And we're back for the top of the fourth inning. Leading off is Mulligan, the pitcher. Pitcher versus pitcher, as we featured in the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the third, back to the top of the fourth. AOA still with a 1-0 lead. that they scored back in the first. Rossi back to work. Figure this game is Rossi's for as long as he wants it. And the pitch from Landon is nubbed, fouled on the third base line. The count will be 0-1. Keep looking at that flag out in center field. It's like stuck to one of the letters on the scoreboard. It's kind of weird. Or I had it featured during the national anthem. I was like, why is that flag like that? It looks like it's stuck on the S of Osborne. That one's fouled away, and the count's going to be 0-2 now to Mulligan. Here comes the 0-2. Rossi always from the set position. The pitch. Curveball is chopped. Third baseman picked by Inat. Across the diamond in time. Great play by Andrew Inat, and there's one away. Goes a 5-3 put out in your books at home. Third basemen are taught, whatever you can get to, get to. So Mulligan retired. In steps McCack, the designated hitter. Rossi the sign from Feebig. The pitch. Curveball high, 1-0. The meat of the order for the Pioneers. That pitch looked a little low and outside, called a strike, 1-1. So, going back to the AOA WRA rivalry, as that pitch missed somewhere, and it counts 2-1. AOA owns soccer. They won 1-0 and 2-1, regular season and playoffs respectively. The pitch. That pitch a strike. Flip a coin, heads or tails, ball strike. That one was a strike. 2-2 now to McCack. Basketball, WRA took, I think, every matchup. Volleyball, WRA also won. I think that one was a little one-sided. The pitch. Swung out and missed, strike 3. McCack is down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down for the Pioneers here in the top of the fourth. Rossi is full zen right now on the mound. In steps B. Ross for his second at bat. Then the pitch from Rossi. Grounded. Inat fields, fires across the diamond. Marco Zhang the catch, and the side's retired. 2 good plays by Inat that inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. AOA 1, Pioneers 0. Anthony Camardi, AOA, Loomis Field. Be right back. Colin Loomis digs in to start the bottom of the 4th inning for Andrew Osborne. That one's fouled back. So the 0-1 to the freshman second baseman. So number 11 digs in. With the 0-1 count, Mulligan back to work. That's a great curveball right there, 0-2. Quickly, Mulligan. Curveball, swung on and missed. Ball gets away. Loomis. Oh, that ball's way into right field. What a terrible throw. Awful throw by Alexi. And Loomis reaches. So that's the second time today, a swing and a miss and a wild pitch, and AOA has a leadoff runner on. Hey, any way you can get him on, that's a way. So Mulligan will dig in on the bump. Loomis off first. Lex Zhang digs in. He fakes the bunt, pulls back, and Loomis takes second base on what was called a ball. The pitch. Fouled down the first base line, out of play, count 1-1 to brother of Marco, Lex, son of Vanessa and Farron. Figure might as well finish the family. The pitch. That's poured in for a strike to count 1-2. With Garza on deck. The pitch. That ball to the backstop. Loomis will take third. So now nobody out and a runner on third. In theory, this run should score some way or another. That ball in the dirt, 3-0. See if 3-2. See if Lex has the take sign here. Actually, he would not with the count being full. My apologies. My baseball knowledge lapsed me for a second. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and there's one away. So again, in theory, a ball in play should score a run.
Number 10, Mauricio
Mauricio Garza digs in from Monterrey, Mexico. I know he's got his family watching back home. I'll give a shout out to Mauricio's parents. The pitch to Mao is high. And the count 2-0. The pitch. Ball gets away. No advance by Loomis. Be 3-0 down to Mao. And the pitch. That one taken for a strike. Count 3-1. Looks like Alexi's having some issues back there today. At least for this last recent few of batters. Wild throw into right field. A little trouble catching the ball there from Mulligan. The 3-1 coming from Garza. That's too low for the liking. And Mauricio works a walk. And to be runners off first and third now with one away. And Andrew Einat digs in. And like a broken record, ball in play should score a run. The pitch. Taken for a strike by Annette. Count 0-1. Garza off first. Loomis off third. Oh, weak hack there by Inat. Looks like he's just trying to get the ball in play. Make something happen. But the ball is well out of the strike zone. Check on Garza at first. He's back in time. 0-2 the count to Inat. One out here. Ball in play should score a run. Pitch. Inat chops at it, foul, and it stays alive. I think Coach Murphy wants the attention of his players to get the signs. Curveball high, and the count 1-2. So Mulligan peeks into Alexi. The 1-2 coming to Rossi. Mao off first. Or excuse me, to Inat. Throw to the plate. And Loomis not sliding in time. The throw. Throw beats him. Wasn't the best throw, but and if you're Loomis, you gotta slide. If you're going on contact, you gotta go hard, you gotta slide. 2 outs. Now Rossi. So that goes to the fielder's choice for Inat. And 2 away here in the bottom half of the fourth. Wasted opportunity for AOA right there. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Hard to tell. Hard to tell who is. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. The pitch. Foul back, 1-1. The pitch. Curveball is chopped. Slow roller. Rossi will get the first in time, and everybody's safe. So bases are now loaded with Cooper Feebig coming to the plate. A big chance here for Cooper to do some damage. Bases loaded, 2 outs, big spot to get some more runs across. Spot here should AOA push runs. So Garza off third, Inat off first, Rossi off second, Feebig at the dish. Mulligan on the mound. The pitch. Inside 1-0. Got to be good here for Mulligan, nowhere to put him. The 1-0. High, 2-0. Possibly fatigue setting in here from Mulligan. Mulligan gets the sign and the pitch. Fouled away. Feebig had the green light. That was a strike anyway, so it counts 2-1. Bases full of Phoenix. Mulligan gets the call, the 2-1. That one also fouled back. Just missing it there is Feebig with 2 strikes. Bases loaded. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Big spot here for Feebig. Mulligan delivers. Curveball outside, and it's a full count. Nowhere to put him. And with 2 outs, the runners will be in motion. Big spot here for Mulligan. The pitch. Strike 3 called, and Feebig knew it. No argument there from Cooper. Too close to take the way the strike zone's been being called. Way too close to take. So we'll go to the bottom, or excuse me, we'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Still 1-0 the score. Big opportunity missed there by the Phoenix to get a run across. Anthony Camardi, AOA, be right back. And we're back for the top of the 5th inning. Landon Rossi back to the bump. Leading off this inning for the Pioneers, Jasty Eunice, the 3rd baseman. Rossi pitching well, throwing up bagels. That's what you want to see from your ace. So Jasty Eunice digs in. And Rossi would deliver the first pitch of the inning. Swung on and missed for the first pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. Landon Rossi controlling the inside part of the strike zone. The pitch. Line, fair ball down the first base line. Jasty Eunice digging for second. He's going to get there. The throw is going to come in, and Jasty Eunice will be standing up at second. A leadoff double for the Pioneers as they are in business. He turned on that fastball from Rossi, and Pioneers now have the tying run in scoring position. with Archer. Coming to the plate. See what the base umpire and home plate umpire are discussing right there, if anything. So Archer digs in. Jassiunas a leadoff double. Rossi to work from the set. The pitch. Pitch taken for a strike. He calls it. Keep throwing it. That's all you can say. The pitch. Ball chopped the third. That's going to make its way foul. Touched by Inat, and foul ball is confirmed. 0-2 to Archer. After the leadoff double by Jassiunas. The pitch. Popped up. Shallow center field. Making the call is Heineman. Making the catch is Heineman. No advance by the runner. And there's one away. Now batting Williams. The pitch. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0 coming from Rossi. That one swung on and missed. Count 1-1. The pitch. One and two now to Williams. On deck is Sirac. And Rossi pitches. Fouled back here to the screen. We'll do it again, 1-2. And the 1-2 coming from Rossi to Williams. Is high and counts 2-2. Jassiun is off second base. One away here, top of the fifth inning. The 2-2 from Rossi. That ball's a line drive to left center field. Garza tracks it, and he'll make the play, and there's two away. So after a leadoff double, two fly balls to the outfield, no advance by the runner, and a chance for Rossi to get into and out of trouble. Coming up to the plate, Sirac, the right fielder. And Rossi gets a set, the pitch. That is popped straight up. Making the call is Inat. Making the catch is Inat, and the side's retired. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 1-0 AOA. Anthony Camardi, be right back. And we're back to the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off, Marco Zhang has the only RBI of the game, was a swinging bunt single back in the 1st inning. As Marco digs in. Mulligan back to the mound. That first pitch is low for a ball. Count 1-0 to Marco. And the pitch from Mulligan. Chopped to short. Fielded by Sarzor across the diamond in time, and there's one away. So after a RBI single in the first, he's going to say Marco he doesn't have to owe me $6 anymore, but he's grounded out the last 2 times, so maybe he'll break it even. Maybe I'll make it an even 5 for Marco. So Connor Heineman digs in, struck out in a key situation last at bat, chance to drive runners in as he checks his swing there. And the count's going to be 1-0. And the best weather day we've had in a few weeks here in Northeast Ohio as that pitch is taken for a ball. The count 2-0. Couldn't tell you how unfathomably upset I was when I saw snow Saturday morning. But again, Northeast Ohio, I am from the Northeast myself, so I wasn't really surprised. It was just kind of upsetting. The pitch. 3-0. Now to Heineman.
The controller's down.
And Mulligan delivers 4 straight out of the zone, and Heineman will reach base. And that'll bring up Miles Raines.
The shortstop, number 5, Ray.
Oh, Heineman off first, Raines at the dish. Mulligan into his 5th inning of work. The pitch. Poured in for a strike, count 0-1. And a relatively young Andrews Osborne squad. The only senior, I believe, left is sub. The pitch. Grounded to third, chance for 2. Wild throw goes into right field, and Heineman will remain there. Looks like the slide by Heineman might have taken out Archer. It's a little shaken up on the play.
Number 11, Colin Loomis.
So Colin Loomis digs in now with runners on first and second and 1 away. AOA have had base runners. As I see an umbrella out there, are there raindrops starting to fall? There does seem to be some kind of precipitation out there. Thankfully, I'm inside. So the pitch from Mulligan, way outside, and the runners are going to advance 90 feet each. It's now second and third, and we'll go again. In theory, a ball in play scores a run. The pitch to Loomis. Outside, 2-0. The pitch. 3 straight out of the zone. I imagine Loomis gets the take sign here. Lek Zhang on deck. And that pitch taken. 3-1 the count. Big spot here for AOA. Need some insurance here for Rossi. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Don't need anything big. Just get the ball in play. Get the ball in play. Make something happen. Because you never know. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Mulligan, and there's 2 away.
Next up to bat for the Phoenix, number 2,
So Lex Zhang digs in. Big spot here for the right fielder. The pitch from Mulligan. Bounces. Coming home is Heineman. Heineman will put the brakes on and finish his trot home. So the count will be 1-0. Runner moves up 90 feet. AOA get a run. And that one's grounded to third. Misplayed. Can Lex beat it out? He cannot. Or excuse me, Lex can. Third baseman can't get it. 3-0 AOA. Hey, ball and play, make something happen. Doesn't have to be pretty, and it wasn't. But AOA get 2 runs across. It's 3-0 now. With 2 away and with Lex on first.
Folks, you know what time it is. It's time to wait for the first time this season.
And in steps Garza will be coming to the plate. And the Pioneers are going to be making a pitching change now, as Mulligan's day is done. Coming in, can't see his number from here. Sarzer, the shortstop, is going to be coming in to do some pitching. We'll take a break. Be right back. And new pitcher for the Pioneers, number 13, Shake Shaft. As Mauricio Garza digs in for his third at bat. And Lex takes off first base. The pitch, little sidearm action as Lex will take second on the wild pitch. Count 1-0 now to Garza. Again, I'd like to thank Daniel Somerak doing the walk-up songs, the music, and as that wild that pass ball gets to the backstop. Taking third is going to be Zhang. Music, walk-up songs, and the batting order. 2-0 out of Mauricio. I imagine he has a take sign. As Shake Shaft has been nowhere near the zone in 3 pitches. AOA have 2 across now, and top of the order should Mauricio reach base. The pitch from Shake Shaft is low, ball 4. So Garza on first. Andrew Inat will be coming up again. First, third, 2 away. See if Coach Murphy wants to get Garza in motion and try to manufacture a run here, or is he going to let Inat do it with the metal? I imagine Rossi will be out to work back for the 6th inning as he's thrown up bagels thus far. The pitch. Throwing back to left. That ball gets into left field. Lex Zhang will score a gift from the Pioneers as Garza takes second base. 4-0 AOA.
Ho, ho, ho.
No count. A 1-0. And that pitch inside. And a late jump there by Garza, but he'll get to third easily. Count's going to be 2-0. So Inat now with a chance to drive in Mauricio. Two and 0 the count. And 3-0. I imagine Inat will have the take sign here, as Shake Shaft has not been. I'm not sure if he's thrown a strike yet. Maybe one. He steps off. Coming up next inning for the Pioneers will be the 5th batter, and that one is again low. So 8 straight. And we'll again first and third with 2 away. And now we're getting into the meat of the AOA order as Rossi digs in. And as the pitching coach for the Pioneers comes out, we'll take a quick break. Be right back. And we're back. Rossi digs in. The pitch from Shake Shaft is inside for a ball, and taking second without any issues is Inat. With the dangerous Feebig waiting on deck should it get to him. So 9 straight. Oh, he could not check his swing. Rossi goes around to count 1-1. So now, per the Ohio State pitching rules, I'm not sure if there's a max for the pitching, but I imagine this is Landon's game for as long as he wants it. The pitch. Swung on and missed, counts 1-2. With a chance here to get more across. The pitch from Shake Shaft. Line drive down the left field line. It's a base hit. It's going to be extra bases. Garza scores. In comes Inat. Rossi will stop at second. It's 6-0 AOA.
And that, folks, is your day
Huge base knock there by Landon, helping himself out. 6-run cushion for the Phoenix as they finally get a timely base hit with the runners and score. 2 out RBIs, killer. And now Feebig digs in. So the side-winding shake shaft delivers. Swing and a miss by Feebig. Struck out looking last inning with the bases loaded. 0-1 now to the strong lefty. The pitch. And Rossi digs for third. He's in there. The ball is to left field, and Rossi was late to see it with no advance. However, the pitch was swung on and missed by Feebig. But now there's a runner on third. A pass ball could score him, depending on which way the ball bounces off the brick backstop. The 0-2 from Shake Shaft. Inside, and the ball hit him. I think he's going to get called back. No, he's not. Often, if the umpire believes the batter could have gotten out of the way, he'll call the runner back. But that was enough for the umpire to say, yep, he'll take first base. And Alejandro Garcia Pedroso will be the special pinch runner yet again for Feebig. And now Marco Zhang digs in. Shake Shaft sets. The pitch is to the backstop. And coming home is Rossi. He will score. Garcia Pedroso to second. 7-0 AOA. It's unraveling fast for the Pioneers. Again, the huge back-breaking double by Landon Rossi. Still a lot of baseball left. Zhang. The pitch is low. And count 2-0. And Shake Shaft the set. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-1 out of Marco. Coming up Thursday, senior day for girls softball on their new field. And then Friday for baseball will be senior day. Brackets for baseball have not come out yet. That pitch is inside. Taking third is going to be Ale. Count's going to be 3-1. And on May 13th, the girls will be hosting St. John's for the district first round game for the Ohio High School Athletic Association playoffs. The pitch from Shake Shaft. That's wide, not even close, as Marco will go to first. And if the Phoenix could march, they go marching on, one by one, to first base. As Heineman digs in. And in theory, the winning run is on deck in Miles Raines. The pitch from Shake Shaft. Inside, 1-0. Zhang takes second. So after Mulligan, does not appear to be much by way of Western Reserve pitching, as Shake Shaft will go into the full windup now. The pitch. Whoa, look out. 2-0 to Heineman. A little more cloud coverage now as there was before the game. And Shake Shaft into the windup. A long windup, the pitch. Poured in for a strike. 2-1. Big spot here for Heineman. Should he be able to push two across, brings the potential. He would be the potential winning run. I said the winning run was on deck. The winning run's actually at the plate as Heineman calls time. Very eerily similar to the Lawrence game, where once the starting pitcher came out, it kind of came unraveled for the Lions, and now the same for the Pioneers. As that pitch to the outside corner, the count's 2-2. And Shake Shaft back into the windup. Ollie off third. Marco off second. The pitch. Chopped. Down the third base line. It is a foul ball. Would have been a very well placed swinging bunt had it worked. But we'll do the 2-2 again. Yeah, and Daniel Somerak with the music and the entertainment down with the PA system this afternoon. And now the 2-2 coming from Shake Shaft to Heineman. Catcher calls time, and now he's going to ask for the sound effects to be stopped. So yes, in the intent is certainly not to hinder the opponent, but I can understand where it's taken that way. By the NFHS high school rules, that is not allowed. So we'll be right back to it. 2-2 the count to Heineman. And Shake Shaft will go back into the windup. And the pitch. Chopped, fielded by Shake Shaft. And pitcher's fielding practice works right there for the Pioneers. And the sides are tired. We will go to the top of the sixth. AOA put up a 6 spot there. And they lead now 7-0. Anthony Camardi with AOL at AOA BRB. And we're back to the top of the order, and Sarzor leading off for the Pioneers here in the 6th inning. Rossi back on the bump. Now with a 7-run cushion. That ball taken. 4 ball. 1-0 now to Sarzor. The pitch. That ball is popped up between short and left. Garza makes the call and the catch, and there's one away. Mauricio Garza getting the start last game, made a few good plays in the field, and has looked like he's solidified his starting spot out there. He plays a solid left field. Going to take partial credit for hitting him all those fungos for a couple hours. Now Shake Shaft digs in as he came in for Randazzo. The pitch. Curveball high, 1-0. Pitch coming from Rossi. That pitch low, 2-0. So that must mean Randazzo has come out of the game. And the pitch. Pitch taken for a strike. 2-1 now. Rossi's still going strong. Again, told me before the game that he was not feeling great. But he's, after the first two batters, found a strike zone, and he's been gutting this one out. 3-1 to count now to Randazzo with one away here in the top of the 6th inning. 5 more outs for the Pioneers to play with. They need 7 runs. The pitch. Outside corner, 3-2. Rossi sets, gets the sign from Feebig, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 away. Shake Shaft there looked like Scotty Scheffler trying to hit a driver. Moving the back foot, get the happy feet. In steps Mulligan now. And Rossi back to work. The pitch. That ball is lined down the left field line. Garza playing way over. Good thing he is a soccer player and very fast. That was going to be a double regardless. But Garza quickly got to that ball and gets it in. So a 2-out double for Mulligan. And in steps the cleanup hitter and DH McCack. Again, it's Rossi's game for as long as he wants it. Pitch from Rossi. That is popped and out of play behind us, over us. 0-1. McCack followed by B. Ross. Rossi the set, checks the runner. The pitch. Line to left field. Now they're starting to jump on that fastball, as looks like Mulligan and McCack are going to exchange places as Garza gets it in quickly. Now back-to-back doubles for the Pioneers, and they get 1 run across. So that makes last inning for AOA huge, as obviously that 1 run would not have stood. Now Ross steps in. See if Rossi can limit the damage to just this 1 run. The pitch. Inside, 1-0. Feebig gives the sign. Rossi checks the runner. Long set, the pitch. Swung and a miss. 1-1 to B. Ross. So he was the starting left fielder for the Pioneers. The pitch coming from Rossi. High, 2-1. Now Mulligan fatigued in the bottom of the 5th inning. Landon looks like he's lost a little bit off the fastball. Maybe lost a little bit of command. But, I mean, you give up doubles to the 3. Oh, back pick. And they got him if they... Oh, no. They had him on a good throw. Miles Raines couldn't, no pun intended, rein it in. Had he caught that, they would have had him picked off. What a move by Rossi. So instead, it's going to be still, I believe, a 2-1 count. And now a run around third base as McCack advances. They had McCack dead to rights. That pitch outside, 3-1. See if Rossi can get the batter here. Jesse Eunice on deck. Got a double last time up. The pitch is low, ball 4. So now looks like Coach Murphy is going to be coming out to the mound. See what he's going to do here with his ace. So Murphy walks out with the rest of the team joining him at the mound. Has not taken the ball yet from Landon. Doesn't look like he's going to either. So we'll be back in a second after the meeting breaks up. So lefty Jesse Eunice digs back in. Again, a double his last plate appearance. So Ross off first, McCack off third. Rossi with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. That ball foul tipped at the plate, and the count will be 0-1. Imagine balls have been put in play more often this inning. So expect the defense to have to make a play. Pickoff attempt back at first. Ross is there. Never know. Maybe they catch Western Reserve trying to move the runner up to second base. But down 6 runs, not really something I would do. As another check on him. Again, maybe down 1 run you try double steal action if you're afraid your hitter can't get the ball in play. But Jesse Eunice has proved that he could do that this afternoon. Count 0-1 to him. Rossi to the set. The pitch. Popped up. Miles Raines calls it. Makes the catch and the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. AOA up 6. Huge out recorded there by Raines and Rossi to induce the pop-up. Back in a moment. And we're back for the bottom of the 6th inning as Miles Raines leads off, and new pitcher for the Pioneers, Jesse Eunice, the right-hander, will deliver the first pitch inside, count 1-0. So Jesse Eunice from the set, the pitcher from the third base side of the mound, 2-0. Has a very closed delivery. And now he pitches from the middle of the rubber. Tough to get any kind of consistency when you change your delivery. So 3 straight. Imagine Miles has the hold sign here. Take sign. And he does, as that one is nowhere near close. So Raines takes first. Just because it's factual. 4 runs ends the game. Colin Lewis digs in. As the Pioneers have been putting the ball in play, AOA defense has been, for the most part, very solid today. Check on the runner. He's back. Again, a very somber day in Yankee land as John Sterling passed at the age of 87. Ball in the dirt. Miles Raines is going to get to second. May have a little something special for us all at the end of the game. I know we're in Cleveland, but should things go the way I think they're going to go. And that's a curveball, just missed, 2-0. Sometimes that's been called today, sometimes it's haven't. Little inconsistent. The pitch. That's a strike, unmistakable there on the outside corner, 2-1. As the entire game, looking at the flag out in center field on the scoreboard, it looks like the American flag is caught on one of the AOA letters. As 2-2 the count is now on Loomis with nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning, and Raines on second with Lex Zhang on deck. Checking on the runner is Jesse Eunice, the pitch. Popped up, and that's going to be out of play, right off the roof here in the press box, if you didn't hear that bang. And we'll do the 2-2 again. And Loomis calls time. The pitch. Grounded to short. Raines will get the third. That throws across the diamond, and a productive out for Colin, as now there's a runner on third and less than 2 outs, chance to get him home. So last game, Lex dropped a beautiful bunt. I wonder if Coach Murphy got something up his sleeve here. He doesn't, as that pitch is inside to Lex, 1-0. Or at least not for that pitch. Garza on deck. The pitch. Oh my goodness. Throw back. In time is Raines. That was a strike. 1-1. And now Lex calls time. Jesse Eunice. The delivery. Swing and a miss as Miles looked like he wanted to come home. Then would have had a good jump had the ball gotten by Alexi. And the pitch. Outside, 2-2. So Jesse Eunice gets the sign. The pitch to Zhang with one away. In the dirt, 3-2. See what Lex can do here. I imagine he's got the green light, but 3-2, you never know. Pitch has been inconsistent at best. The payoff pitch coming from Jesse Eunice is going to be fouled out of play. And we will do it again. The pitch. That is line drive base hit by Lex Zhang. Rain scores. It's a clutch RBI single for Lex. And AOA have an 8-1 lead. Tally it. And Mao digs in. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. So Lex off first. The pitch. Curveball is inside. One thing I would say is Mauricio got to drop that bat in case it hits it and somehow goes fair. The pitch is just a pickoff attempt at first, but Lex is back easy. The 2-0 will be coming up now to Mao. The pitch. Outside, 3-0. Take side must be on. If I was a betting man. With Andrew Inat waiting on deck. And the pitch taken for a strike, 3-1. One out. Lex off first. And the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So Mauricio works another walk. So we have first and second now. With Andrew Inat. The pitch coming from Jesse Eunice. A pickoff attempt at the second end. He is just back. That was a good throw right in the bag by Jesse Eunice, and Lex was very lucky to get his hand in there. Pitch coming. Pitch is smothered there by Alexi. It'll be a ball, 1-0. Chance here for Inat. The pitch. That taken for a strike. 1-1 now to Andrew. 8-1 our score. So once again, conceivably the winning run at the plate. The pitch. 2-1. Pitch outside. On a probably the best weather day we've had in about a week or so. And that pitch inside, 3-1 to Inat. As after Mulligan, WRA has not had much by way of pitching. And another back pick to second base. And Lex is back. Lex drawing a lot of attention. Rossi on deck, roped a huge double last inning. The pitch. And that pitch called a strike, 3-2. To Inat, who now has to protect. With one away. The pitch. Inside, ball 4. So 90 feet go the runners. And with the bases loaded and one out, in steps Landon Rossi.
Our red rifle, number 13, Landon Rossi.
The pitch. As a fly ball to center field, should get one in. Catch is made. Lex Zhang. Oh, good throw. And Zhang is in there. Ball gets away. No advance. But on the throw, Inat gets to second. So 2 away now. Second and third. 9-1. Andrews, Osborne. That was a good throw from the center fielder. So Cooper Fabig digs in as a chance to base it. Could end the game. Ball in dirt, 1-0. The pitch is high, 2-0. Marco Zhang on deck. The pitch. Inside, 3-0. And the pitch to Cooper. Outside, ball 4. Jasiunas does not have the strike zone. So bases will be loaded. Full of Phoenix. And now Zhang.
Number 4, Marco Zhang.
So Jasiunas to the set. The pitch. Misses. 1-0. 9-1 AOA. 2 more across. Called a day. We're about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours old into this game. The pitch. Whoa, that pitch is high. Ball 2. The pitch. Low, 3-0. Can't imagine Marco has the green light here. It's got to be. Pitcher's been nowhere near the zone. The pitch. Another one out. And that counts as an RBI for Marco. 10-1 AOA.
Our run control as we introduce coming in off plate, number 9, Connor
And
Heineman.
of a meeting on the mound with Jasiunas and the assistant coach. Just trying to give him just a breather and 10-1. One more run will do it. Again, once the starter comes out for WRA, the rest of the game is unwound. Again, very similar to the Lawrence game. And Landon Rossi has been great. The defense behind him has also been very good today. So Heineman digs in. Jasiunas, the pitch. Poured in for a strike, count 0-1. Walk here and the game's over. Out here and we play the top. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Heineman. And the 0-2 from Jasiunas. The pitch. In the dirt. Good block there by Alexi. 1-2. And the pitch. Fouled back. And the count will remain 1-2. As the sun takes one final peek out of the clouds onto Loomis Field. Jesse Eunice assigned to set the pitch. Low, 2-2. The pitch. Called strike 3, and the side's retired. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 10-1, Phoenix. And we're back here for the top of the 7th inning. Colin Loomis on the mound to finish this game off. Landon Rossi goes to center field. Heineman comes from center to second. So no change in the batting order, just a little bit of changes on the field. For the Pioneers, pinch hitting is going to be Ursoff, number 50, for Williams' spot in the batting order. Sorry, for Archer's spot in the batting order, as Williams is on deck. So it'll be Ursoff for Archer and Loomis on the mound for Andrews Osborne, looking to finish up with a 9-run lead. So Colin Loomis will come to the set. The pitch. First pitch poured in for a strike. All you can ask for. Just throw strikes and get the game over with. So Isroff, digs in. And that pitch is outside, 1-0. Or shoot, 1-1, pardon me. The 1-1 coming from Loomis. That ball is fouled down the first base line, out of play. 1-2. 1-2 coming from Colin. The pitch. That ball's lined to right field. That's going to be a foul ball. Just out of the reach of Marco Zhang down the line. Colin Loomis of Loomis Field gets a sign from Fevig. The 1-2 to Isroff. High ball 2, count 2-2. AOA up 9, 3 more outs. The pitch. Fouled out of play, and we'll do it again. Good battle here by Isroff. The pitch coming from Loomis, the 2-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and there's one away. That strike has been called all year. Keep throwing it. Now batting Williams, the pitch. Grounded foul outside of third base. Down the line. Count 0-1. And coming up soon will be the Lake Effect Conference semifinals, where AOA will host the Lawrence Lions, where they hosted a few weeks ago with a win. The pitch. That one is a line drive to Garza in left. Easy work of it, as he's done all afternoon. And there are 2 away. Smooth out there is the man from Monterrey. And now digging in is Sirac. The last hope here for the Pioneers. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the Pioneers are down to their final strike. The 0-2. Fouled at the screen, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2 again from Loomis. The pitch. Outside 1-2. And pitch. Line drive right at INAT. Ball game over. So Loomis works the 7th inning, gets the line out to Andrew INAT. Ball game over. Phoenix win. The Phoenix win. Paying homage to, of course, John Sterling, the late Yankee broadcaster, died this morning. May he rest in peace, and may the Phoenix move on and keep winning. I'm Anthony Camardi with Andrews Osborne Academy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.